let's pop the thing away and allow me, everyone, to introduce you to King Vladim III. As you can see here, King Vladim is brutal but dutiful. Nice hair, yeah, the whopper haircut. So what have we got? We are going to kill someone or execute someone whenever given the option. And we are going to select a spouse from your nobles offered partners. We'll always support our spouse's plots and favour your spouse's region in decisions. And I will never cheat on my spouse. So we got military and faith. Fantastic combination. Yes dear, kill a noble. That's it. Metal, let's see, what did you roll? You rolled a 6. What's that? 6 is ashmede wasn't built in a day. Oh, so you're probably pretty happy. Or your character is. As the stats are doing quite good. We had a tyrant, now we got a zealot. Yeah, boy. So let's look at the state of things at the start here. Oh, okay, cool, hold on. Alright, salutes everyone. The ritual shall be complete. The bug will be squashed. It's gone. Bye-bye, bug. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Never come back. Yeah, across the board, the lowest stat we got is 5 trade for the Patrician. So we're actually doing quite good here. We're cooking, we got something nice going on. We got 30 faith across the board, which is fantastic. Now let's see who has joined us in our second game today. In the Counts, we have Countess Morgan, Count Nilawa, Count Shadow Gamers, Count Nekojiro. Is it Nekojiro? Let me scroll up. Nekojita. Nekojita. Welcome back, Nekojita. We have Count Captain Chaz II. And we have Count Deadman. Welcome on in. Nekojita. Yes, no worries. And we also have our Grandees. We've got Grandee Whopper, Grandee Dean, Grandee Bonkle, Grandee Advisor, and Grandee Hentai Dad II. Welcome on in, all of our Grandees. And finally, last but not least, the Patricians are here, featuring Lord Patrician Mutated Zombie Bush, Lord Patrician Ephra, Lord Patrician Metal, and Lord Patrician Komori Kitsune. Welcome on in, Komori. This is your first time joining us this month, and the same with Deadman. Welcome in, both of you. Hope you're happy with the regions you've wound up in. My treasury's big, our stats are big, everything's fantastic. We're going to get Vladim IV for next week, aren't we? Right? I'm going to get that IV. It's going to be tasty. Let's start with the path to victory. Your Majesty, you have some big boots to fill, and with your mother out of the picture, the nobles will be looking for any opportunity to replace you. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Huh. I come from a long line of conquerors, and I shall go on to conquer, like my mother and grandfather before me. Let the Vladim name be drenched in blood in the annals of history. A warrior king is sure to be remembered fondly, if he wins more battles than he loses. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. The emote unlocks for points, by the way, are not working, either random nor the select. Oh, really? Oh, they don't show up in channel emotes, they're in their own category. Is that true? Vladim III could also win some battles as a lover. Maybe. I don't know, because that's like a generic one as well, Chaz. That's like a generic Twitch one. So I don't even know how it works. Oh, there we are. Bonkle's got a sleepy bold. Let's start with the council introduction. Let's meet you all. Now that you're the king, your first duty is to meet with a council of nobles. Who shall we meet from the east? An honour to finally make your acquaintance, Your Highness. I was dismayed to hear of your mother's passing. Thank you, Chaz. Who have we got from the Patricians? It's in the category channel points, which needs scrolling a bit. Oh, okay. Is that like at the bottom somewhere? Is it like pipe train? Okay. I don't know. I've never done it on anyone else's, to be honest. Who have we got from the Patricians? Just in the middle of the other channels? Oh, that's even more awkward. Hello, Komori. A pleasure, Your Serene Highness. Hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. And finally, the Grandees of the south. May the ninth god bless your reign, Your Majesty. I trust you will conduct yourself with honour and faith. And with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue. Is this what your mother fought so hard for? Apparently. I mean, I thought we crushed them all, but, you know, we can crush them all again. Your Majesty, it was an honour to serve your mother, but now it is your time to wear the crown. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Right, let's get it over with then. Shall we call the nobles in? Well, it's going to be something. It's going to be something. So we can have a lavish parade, invite foreign dignitaries to show off our wealth, or throw me in the river. What's it going to be, everyone? Wow. Oh, it's looking like river time. Right, 5 people have yet to vote, 4 people yet to vote. I'll do a final countdown. If you have yet to vote, now's the time. Wakey, wakey. 3, 2, 1, and we'll be moving on. Who called for unity? Nobody's called for unity. We're going to spend a lot of money, which is fine. Dignitaries arrive from all corners of Celestath, and it's only appropriate you show off. A trained eagle drops a ruby-encrusted crown atop your head as you stand on a golden podium. The awed crowd includes such influential figures as the Dukes of Saul, the Princes of Tavlin, even a pearl bearer from Atesh. Lucrative trade deals are struck at the evening's feast. Look at that, everyone's got money. Well done. Hey Chaz, well done, you found it. The council is all over the place. Yeah, people are just scrambling. Only the Grand Pensionary of Kerf is not in attendance. The Republic, after all, is fundamentally opposed to the very concept of a monarchy. Ugh, Kerf. Lame. Lame. Boo, Kerf. Terrible place. Plus 300 gold apiece, yeah. Republic gross, yeah. Republics have pooties. Delvira of the Morgrim Dynasty, legendary former hermit, leans delicately on a podium, speaking in a melodious voice. Delvira of the Moon family. Yes, it's your child, maybe. My PC is powered off at... Oh. Okay. Oh, so you're on your phone. Right. Yeah. ATM, yeah. I got you. My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false king, Vladim III, wears the crown. Right, so, counts, will you go for sorcery and make a deal with the best wizard in the game? Or will you go for doppelganger, try and replace me with a body double? Or will you repeat what you did just moments ago and try in vain to possess me with a demon? Bestia, bestia, pestia, bestia. Everybody likes pestia, right? Possession is impossible. I mean, it's possible, but very unlikely. You never know. Things could happen, but... The Counts plan to swap the real king for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the Spy Master. To advance their scheme, the Counts must keep defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons. We want the Biffo. Oh, Morgan voted C, but I think that came in just after I clicked. Ignazia of the Whopper lineage, well-known southern prodigy, stands bathed in sunshine, speaking softly. The ice blue hair. Very cool. Floppy hat. On point. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the south, this is a stain on our honour. We must not allow it to go unanswered. Floppy hat, floppy hat. Yeah, one of yours, Whopper. The blue hair is strong in your family. What's it going to be? A peasant uprising. B, religious sentiments with fervour. Or C, excommunication by trying to get me chucked out the church. Weldris, welcome on in. Where have you been put? Let's have a look. You've been placed in the Counts. Welcome aboard. It's looking like further, I suppose. Okay. Every Grandee is voted and we have a tie. Flip a coin. A, uprising, or B, further. What's it going to be? Further it is. Me want a beer? I don't want beer. I don't like beer. Beer is not my friend. The Grandee claimant Ignazia has been chosen by the Knife God to be the next queen. She has promised the first miracle. Food for all. Beer time. Beer it is. Beer flood. Oh no. No more beers. To advance their schemes, the Grandees must raise their farm into 5 or more in 4 seasons. Currently at 10, I think they're pretty safe. Octavia, the mutated zombie bush family. Loving it. Another blue hair. Blue hair is the current mood. It's very in vogue. Legendary coastal rapscallion scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Vladim III. Something must be done. What's it gonna be? Subterfuge to try and replace my inner council? Intimidation to scare me off the throne? Or corruption? Something, something, market manipulation, something, something, get the throne. Oh wait, no, this is where you make me look bad by creating corruption and then pinning the blame on me, right? Who hasn't voted? Mutated hasn't voted. I'll do a final countdown. Oh, there we go. It's done. Got a coin toss between subterfuge and intimidation. Monopoly is by the throne. Yes. I get confused between all the Patricians ones because they're all pretty similar. Wait, what did we end up with? Oh, subterfuge. The Patricians plan to replace the King's advisors with their own agents. First, they must prove they're doing a bad job. To advance their scheme, the Patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Monopoly is owning infrastructure, conspiracy is owning debts, and corruption is capturing the monarch in a scandal. There we are, thank you. Thank you, Northwind. Oh dear. Well, they've just got to knock stability down 2 points. Let's have a look. Delvira, the false pretender of the East. The Counts are pursuing a doppelganger scheme. And in order to achieve that, they want to lower their defiance or keep their defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons' time. Currently at 2. I think they're gonna be fine with that. The corruption is by the advisors, conspiracy by the debt, and monopoly is by the whole knife damn kingdom. That's a good way of looking at it. Ignazia, ambitious vassal in the south. The Grandees are pursuing further. To start off with, they need to make sure their farming is 5 or higher in 4 seasons' time. We've got 10 farming in the south. I think that's a walk. I think they're going to be fine with that. And finally, Octavia, our other ambitious vassal, this time in the coast, pursuing a subterfuge scheme. The Patricians want to lower the kingdom's stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. It's currently at 6. There it is. What do we want? Yeah. Tarot card of the rain. The sun, upside down. Oh, thank you for the lurk. Echo Jita, thank you. See you in a bit. Beer time couldn't come any sooner. Look, leave the beers alone. Oh no. No. Patricians are like, oh, we want less stability. We're gonna do it no matter the cost. Fishy wedding again? Yes, as well. Your Holiness, our mutual friend, Lord Patrician Metal, has discovered a nest of crawlers on a tract of coastal farmland. Naturally, we Grandees recommend he fills the tunnels immediately. least they spread to other regions and endanger our crops, but metal refuses to do so. Labourers have gone missing, Your Esteemed Highness. These crawlers are much more dangerous than they appear. Legends speak of crawlers living in great cities beneath the soil, taking a week to be consumed. We should leave the land to them. They're not to be trifled with. Varga, yeah, the Varga. Sam would be happy that nobody asked him if we can marry the crawler queen. Oh dear. Glorb and Shromo are continuing their tempestuous on again and off again romance, yeah. I mean, we could go to the wedding this time maybe, right? Marshall, tell me more about these crawlers. Cow-sized worms that live under the earth, with tiny clacking legs like centipedes. They're rare but formidable foes. They turned up unpredictably and attack whatever they find before retreating back to the earth. Nothing that well-organised troops can't handle, I'm sure. Well, assemble the council then. Thank you, Your Majesty. I think we can either abandon the fields or we can send someone in to investigate. What's it going to be, everyone? Alright, what have we got? Send someone in? Okay. Fantastic, someone's going in. Very well, who will we send on this most unfortunate mission? Soldiers, send in the army. By sea and storm, Your August Majesty, we'll sort this out, just you watch. You hear word that the soldiers make it inside the tunnels at least. We won't hear from them again until they make it out. If they make it out. As you wait, more and more peasants go missing down the mysterious tunnels, of course. But victory is imminent. Your Majesty, the Archduke of Saul has invited you to his forthcoming wedding. Your attendance would help shore up relations between our two great nations. Depths below, great nation? The Isle of Saul is nothing more than a nest of pirates and cutthroats. And I heard it isn't a proper marriage anyway. The Archduke is marrying a fish. The groom is a finfolk, one of the denizens of the sea, perfectly sapient and actually amphibious. Well, the church does not agree with a man marrying a fish. We mustn't legitimise this fast by allowing the king to attend. Yes, we can. That is possible, but only if it's happening after I'm married. Of course I should attend a wedding, right? Call for unity, by the way. Nobody cares about the church? Tap the sign? Wait, what? Why are we tapping the sign? Up? Yeah, well, I don't want to marry the fish as well. I think Bonker was pointing out, because I've got to marry one of the options from the nobles. So yeah, that looks phenomenal. Thank you, everyone. I didn't expect you all to vote for me to just go like a normal person. Excellent, the wedding is scheduled for next year. I'll inform the Archduke that you shall be delighted to attend. This kingdom is sliding into madness. When it's announced that you will attend the wedding, the patricians are naturally scandalised. Rare unity win, yep, put it on your calendar. But the peasants, sentimental as ever, are in favour of your decision. Public opinion turns against the overly strict church. Unity, unity, unity. Damn, I'm sorry, patricians. I just want everyone to get along together. Your esteemed highness, I have a brilliant idea. Why don't you hold a battle royale to choose your honour guard? If you let us host it in the coast, I'll even pay for it. The spectacle will boost our economy massively, and of course, I'm confident the coastal gladiators will win. Zombie, are you okay paying for this? I think you got loads of cash, right? This is good. Your Majesty, this is pointless. Why don't you just choose your honour guard and have done with it? Katori, welcome on in, and Hentai Dad. There's Hentai Dad the second. Where's Katori? Why can I never find people? There you are. Welcome back. Ideally, I do want to host it. I do like better trade. Excellent. I'll begin organising the event at once. It cost mutated a bit of cash. But look at that. 2 trade in the coast. Fantastic. A week later you receive word that the Battle Royale is due to begin, held of course in a coastal arena. You travel down to spectate along with a horde of murder fans from across the kingdom. Welcome one and all. Today's competitors are the Eastern Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, champion gladiators from the coastal arena, and the Grandee's battle nuns from the Sisterhood of Steel. Who will you support, Your Serene Highness? Well, they have a home team advantage to the coastal gladiators. A wise choice. Let's watch a little blood get spilled, shall we? I'll fix the economy myself. Yeah. Watch the fight, let's go. The bell rings. Battle nun leaps forward, her sword flashing. The gladiator deflects with his shield, grunting with effort. The gladiator backs away, straight into the range of the knight's sword. She swings, flash of gleaming steel, but somehow dodges, leaving a thin red scar across his torso. 3 fighters dart back and forth, almost too fast for your eyes to follow. Once, twice, a blade finds its mark, blood sprays, and finally someone stands victorious. Who's it going to be? Wait, what? Oh no. What? King of the castle not responding? Wait. Uh-oh. If you close the program, you might lose. Oh no! It's one of the buggiest. Oh no! Okay, right. Hold on. Technical difficulties. I'm gonna have to close the game and reopen it. It's not gonna respond. Yeah. When I told you to replace the guards team, not sure. How long ago was that? Let me have a look. When did you tell me to do this? Hold on. Oh no, this is the exact same bugs with a supplied fix. I do. Oh, okay, cool. It's in the region. Oh god. Ba 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 ba. All right, let's open up. What one? What would it be called? Guards TX file. I've got a guards date modified 1st of December. Thank it entirely. Oh, okay. Whoop. Just delete it. Done. Right. Yeah, that's the old one. Fantastic. All right. Send me a link to the new one if there is one at some point. And hold on. Let's go. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. Where's the game? Where's the game? All right. Bear with me, everyone. No battle royale. There might still be one. Oh. Wowee. See, their fight was so awesome, so amazing, the game crashed. Let's load it up. Alright, everyone rejoin. Exhibit D on why this isn't a publicly available mod yet. No, that's fine. Right, while you all rejoin, let me go to the bathroom quick. It's as good a time as any. And get myself a fresh drink as well. I'm hesitating on launching Sworn or Wilds after this. I don't know. I think I'll see how I feel. But there's more than a few games I want to play and share with you all. So I might play something that I've been meaning to stream a while. I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty. Redeemed highlight my message. Many salutes, thank you. Here we go. Right, so anyone keep an eye on chat. If you see anyone voting that isn't on this list, let them know that the game has been rebooted and restarted because it crashed. Alright. Let's get back into it. What have we got? Oh, okay, it's the regular one. As is tradition.
Each region offers a selection of elite guards. The Counts were Knights of the Order of Drowned Rose. The Patricians were champion gladiators from the arena. And the Grandees offer the fiercest battle nuns from the Sisterhood of Steel. Fortunately, we can't recruit the coastal gladiators. There's been a major scandal. Accusations of match fixing and fake blood spilled in the arena. This is why it crashed. They were fixing it. The game knew. It's true. They were fixing the game so they could win, so we had to do a recount. It works. Ah, dear. They won't come to the capital until this blows over. You'll need to pick someone else. Well, I've made my decision. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. I am one with the Ninth, and the Ninth is one with me, so why wouldn't I take the Southern Nuns? I will make the arrangements at once. The Battle Nuns arrive in the palace a few weeks later. They nod to you silently. Their solemn steel mask betraying nothing before filing information behind your throne. There we are. Fantastic. First auction of the game. Let's see. What we got? So farming for the Grandees can't be implemented. Stability. Who wants stability down? It's the Patricians. Patricians can lower stability with F, the prison. Or if you'd like to stop the Patricians scheme, A, the library would raise it instead. What would be nice maybe is E, the Grand Bazaar, because I want to give the Patricians some kind of economy. I want it to work. Here's everyone's money. Boom. Let's go. Type !fund followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items will be built and take effect at the end of the auction. Everything else will get a refund. If you've been away, the game crashed recently. If you're trying to fund something, you may have to rejoin. You have about 30 seconds to get your funding in, but there's a delay on stream. So I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. What do we got? E and F. A and E. 10 seconds. Get in, get in, get in. Did we do it? We did it. Everybody, we did it. The Grand Bazaar. Well done. Fantastic. Ephra building a theatre. Tragic. Alright, let's deal with this. This is important. Your Majesty, the soldiers you sent to investigate the crawler tunnels have returned. The crawlers have a vast network of tunnels, Your August Majesty. They have some sort of queen, a huge creature that controls them all. We should strike at the Queen, destroy her, and deal with this menace once and for all. No, you must take care, Your August Majesty. If you enrage the Queen, only ruin will follow. Surely there's another way. It's quite simple.
I'm happy to pay for an assassin, and I'm happy to meet with the Queen and assassinate it. I think A is probably the best bet. Funny never fails. Always gives me the result I want, right? Wow, look at that. That's very close. King could seduce? I don't think so. I don't think we can. Let's hear the crawlers out. Apparently that's what we're going to be doing, but... Okay, let's go. Be serious. This means putting the king in great danger. We don't even know if we can communicate with this creature. But the council has spoken. Island rises. Here we go. August Majesty, something most strange has occurred in the KotC. A new island has risen halfway between our shores and the Isle of Saul. The Finfolk raised it from the depths using their weird ocean magic. Nilawa, welcome back. There you are. In fact, there we go, I'm going to pin this. It's true, Your Majesty. The Finfolk raised the island to celebrate the marriage of the prince to the Archduke of Saul. They will gift it to him on the day of the ceremony. This is terrible news. That island is of immense strategic importance. We can't let it fall into Saulish hands. Right, I don't really need, to do anything. I don't want secret negotiations, I don't want to seduce the prince. I refuse to seduce the prince, so please don't vote for that. It'd be B, just go to the wedding as planned, or maybe if you want something spicy, we can pay some money to send in a wizard. Oh my lord. Okay. Secret negotiations it is. Now hop to it. I don't care what you offer them. Get me that island. Preparations begin for your clandestine visit to one of the Finfolk's undersea villages. Your Chancellor has heard of magic reeds that allow the bearer to breathe underwater, but such a thing will take weeks to track down. At least that gives you time to prepare for your underwater visit. Monarch's vote acting like a veto. It's a useful tool. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Women! Give me the women. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. We are looking a little light. What would this be? Kind of sexy looking, to be honest. But no, that would be mean. That would be mean. I know, I'm not doing it. Don't worry. Okay. Visiting the Finfolk and the Crawler Queen. Let's go. This is the big one. I'll just wait to look at the big fat sacks of cash I could have had, okay? Low as pitchforks. Please. It's just taxation. Your Majesty, about this meeting. From what I've gathered, the Crawlers rely on their Queen to direct and lead them, quite literally from inside their heads. Suppose she cannot be reasoned with. Set up a trap for her then. Very well. A few days later, you find yourself in the fields of the coast, face to face with a creature from your nightmares. Thick, viscous slime drips from her mandibles as she sizes you up. Let's get down to business, shall we? The Crawler Queen clicks and rattles her appendages in a way that could be interpreted as a message of approval. Let me understand what we can do. The Queen tilts its head to one side, regarding you with beady black eyes. What little noises you make in the face of your trespass. Ours was not the first bombard. The first bombard? What are you talking about? Your digging hatchlings did not grasp the fullness of our being. They sought our destruction, and in doing found their own. Now you come before us to beg forgiveness, or to retread the fraught path. Heard enough of this. Attack! You scurry for cover as your forces descend on the Queen's crawler escort. The enraged Queen scurries towards you, but your honour guard leap into action. They buy you just enough time to get away to the safety of your army, paying for it with their lives. Oh my god! Right, 35%. That's very close to zero. Coastal force collapses on the crawlers, who fight fiercely to defend their queen. Somehow in the chaos she escapes. The plan failed. Even now her voice lingers in the back of your head like an impossible itch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Salutes in chat for the fallen honour guard. Oh man. Oh lord. We're not good. We're not good here. I played bass for the impossible itch. Oh dear. Should have just killed her. Should have just sent the assassin, yeah. The Finfolk send a stagecoach made of a giant clam, pulled by seahorses. You equipped your magic breathing reed and hop inside. Clam carriage plunges beneath the waves, and you are whisked down to the murky depths. A few hours later, you arrive in an undersea citadel of kelp-woven huts. Their prince meets you at the grand table formed of knotted coral. Tiny Finfolk spawnings swim around your legs as you sit. Greetings, Your Majesty. We are honoured to have such a prestigious visitor. Let's get down to business. Of course, it must be swift. I know those magic reeds only provide a certain amount of air. Chancellor didn't mention anything like that. You try not to let your panic show. So you're here to discuss my betrothal to Archduke Shomo and the island I'm giving him as a dowry? May I ask why you have to give him a dowry? Well, it's a very small island. The Archduke assured me it wasn't very much. After all, you surface folk have so much land already. Actually, the island's worth a huge amount to us. Really? How interesting. The Archduke told me differently. In fact, the new island could cause a war between your future husband and I. A war? Really? I can't risk that. It seems my betrothed has misled me about the importance of this island. Such deceit. He is not the man I thought him to be. I'll have to call off the wedding. Thank you for clarifying things with me, Your Majesty. It's been a pleasure. Your clan coach spirits you back to the surface. As you wade onto the beach, you gasp for breath. Air's never tasted so good. Congratulations, Your Majesty. I hear the wedding's been called off. The island has sunk back to the waves, and the Patricians are most pleased. Yeah, now if only we had a military. Mr. Alec, welcome on in. Yeah, we dealt with that. There you go, you're in the Grandees. Welcome aboard. Alright, let's see. All good so far? I mean, no, the crawlers are coming. The crawlers are coming, and it's not good. Let's see, what would I want with a spouse? We are. Let's get rid of that. Brutal and dutiful. Someone that's good in a fight, someone with military service or something like that. And someone that's in good with the church, maybe. That's all we want. But yeah, so Mr. Alec, Queen Vladim II was a tyrant. And managed to win a tyrant victory. We're early into King Vladim III still though. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Alright, let's meet the eligible bachelorettes. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Satara, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Deadman Dynasty. Forgive the snooty expression, I'm sure that's caused by an errant brushstroke. Very pious young lady. She's always planning something, they say. Schemes within schemes. Pious young lady? I think that's good. I think that's good. That's a net positive. That's quite a positive. From the coast we have Dominica, wealthy heiress to... Oh, God. I skipped it. What did it say? Did anyone see? Her interests are typical of the coast. Money, 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 and making more of it. Apparently she has a dark side, though I don't know more about that. Yeah, no. The East is winning out. Finally to the south, Bellona, eldest daughter of the Bonkel lineage. Famed for her wit, her style, and as you can see, her good looks. Like many in the south, she claims to put her faith in the eye of God above all worldly concerns. Unfortunately, she lacks the common touch. The peasants have some terrible nicknames for her. Okay, I think I prefer the coastal one. What do you think, of course? By picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. She's always getting herself into trouble for some reason or another. Okay, yeah. Definitely a big nope. And the eastern candidate, Sashara. Snooty, pious, and scheming. Okay, well. Sashara of the East it is. Excellent, I'll make the arrangements. Just your type, my lord? Yeah, apparently. Snooty, scheming, religious nut. We can deal with that. Anchored a few miles from the sunny coast, Lord Patrician Metal has invited his closest confidants aboard his yacht.
The kingdom is supposed to be in chaos by now. Chaos. Instead, everyone's getting along with each other. It's disgusting. Indeed. We can hardly argue that the king's advisors are doing a bad job when the whole kingdom's turned into one big picnic. The pact's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. Don't worry. The crawlers are coming. Damn. Okay, we got the real call for unity right here. Golden choice on the menu. Okay. Right. It's time. They're back already. Your Majesty, we're losing contact with villages all across the east. Crops are going up in flames and no one knows who's to blame. That's not all. Sinkholes have opened up all along the coastal trading routes. Caravans are going missing everywhere, and prominent patricians are being abducted. We all have our own problems too, Your Highness. Churches and monasteries in the southern hills have been attacked and gone silent. People say it's a sign of the seventh god's return. This is the work of the crawlers, Your Majesty. Crawlers, they've returned. I warned you, didn't I? The crawlers are not simple worms. I've been researching. They're called Varga, and they're terrible, ancient creatures of unknowable intellect who have existed since before the kingdom itself. You cannot fight them. Don't tell me I cannot fight them. Okay, everyone, we need to work as one. Okay, golden choice on C. We need to unite the kingdom and fight back as one. 500 gold if you vote C. Join me. It's gonna be okay, right? It's gonna be okay. It's got to be. My faith is my shield. Okay. Let's go. You pass a series of edicts aiming to unite everyone against this threat, but how best to fight this unknowable enemy? With the power of the ninth god. Priests everywhere call the faithful to rise up in the seventh god's demon against the seventh god's demons from below. Scores of peasants join the fight while nobles donate their earnings and possessions to the church's war effort. Coin toss 50-50 could go either way. With the ninth god behind them and the promise of eternal paradise ahead, the peasants across the kingdom sacrifice themselves in droves to halt the Varga advance. Yes! With your armies following up behind, it's enough to reach a stalemate. When the crawlers finally retreat into their tunnels, the entire kingdom celebrates. Hey, bloody as it is, the victory is hailed as a triumph of the ninth god. But the damage is so profound that the scripture changes to accommodate new beliefs of the people. Wow. Nobles donate their earnings and possessions. That's how you know this shit is serious. Yeah, we just had an apocalyptic event and we did it. No longer is the seventh god merely a ruler of the seven hells, but also the great worm beneath the world, the aberrant tunneler. Hello. Iconography begins to depict the ninth god as a giant bird come to pluck the evil worms from Celestath's soil. Jesus. We've reinvented the church. It will take time to rebuild what was lost. You can only hope that no one draws the ire of these creatures again. History was made here this day. We are so good. I find it interesting that instead of it being a miracle or other explicit form of divine influence, it's framed at the influence of the church, making the peasants more willing to fight and die for a cause. Yeah. History was rewritten in the previous reign and made in this one. That's true. Yes. I do like it. I do like the variety of ways that the events skew in this game. And I think that's the first time I've beat the crawlers with a faith thing, so I've not seen that before. Your Majesty, there's a particular forest in the south that nobody's allowed to enter because it's owned by the king. Oh. It belongs to me? If we cleared it, it could prove valuable as pasture for cattle or growing crops. Right now it serves no purpose. Oh, so I own a whole forest? Several, as a matter of fact. You have exclusive hunting rights over them, yet you never visit. I petitioned the council to transfer ownership. Nothing personal. Yeah, because you, the trade one, if I remember, you build new weapons and stuff. Like, you go full, like, magic punk almost. I want to keep my woods. I would like to keep my woods. Right? You don't even need the farmland. You got 10 farming. What do you even need this for? If I do this, I would like to buy it. Right, you can buy it if everyone agrees that you buy it, but I would like to keep it. Everybody coming up in here. Look, listen, we just fought to the death with the Volga hordes. Let's give some more coins to the treasury. It's true. What have you got, Dean? Where are you? 11,000. Okay, yeah, you can afford to pay me. Treasury's in a dangerously low state. It's got less than 20k. We're gonna pump it up. Alright, that's pretty much everyone. So I can afford it. What do you take me for, a beggar? The forest is chopped down and turned into farmland. Nobody's too upset, except for some foxes and deer, and an old lady in a cottage who wasn't supposed to be there anyway. However, the loss of the king's wood is seen as a symbolic of the king losing power to his nobles. Ugh. Get over it. Get over it. Your wedding to Sashara is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Sashara at your side. You'll take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife. I do, Archie, I do. Wood Lady is the witch that you can... Oh, is it actually? Okay then. Then I pronounce you king and wife. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast they dance. At the feast, your new wife, Sasara, delivers a long rambling speech that puts everyone to sleep. Snooze. By the time you find yourself alone with Sasara, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. No, it's not actually. Oh, is it not? You could make it out if things work out for your dynasty, but that is not canon. Is that because when you work with a witch, you can, like, house her somewhere, if I remember, or shelter her? What a wonderful occasion that was. A shame we had to see all those filthy peasants lining the streets on the way to the cathedral. Back in the East, our guards would know how to deal with that rabble. I hope you're not feeling homesick already, darling. Of course not. I never get homesick. Actually, I can't abide people who waste time dwelling on the past. Up on that altar, what did you think when you first saw me? Of course, I thought you looked radiant. Sarah immediately changes the topic to talk about something she is more interested in. I'm just a humble follower denying God's teachings, and everywhere I look I'm surrounded by sinners and heathens. I can't wait to laugh at them from the thereafter. Oh, very good, yes. Hello, son, you're married to my daughter. Hello, parent-in-law. It is, isn't it? Anyway, to continue the subject, you gently fall asleep to the sound of Sarah droning on about herself. Far in the east, Count Deadman is hosting a dinner party in his castle with a few distinguished guests. Deadman, how could you do this? How could you be in charge of the scheme against me? You said you had a surprise for me. And here it is. Behold! Your Grace, what are you doing here at such an hour? I'm sorry, I hope you didn't overhear any. Quit babbling, you blowhard. This isn't the king, it's a peasant who's the king's spitting image. And stars, and just in time. The spymaster trusts us so much that she's not noticed we're fortifying the border. That means we can move on to the next phase, kidnapping the king and putting this fool in his place. How do we manage that? We need the kingdom in utter chaos, bad enough that the king's abduction can slip past unnoticed. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. The Whopper style has no text on it and it's fashionable. See, you're a conqueror and I give you military. The prophesied Ninth Herald has finally manifested on Celestath, taking the form of a humble noble known as Ignazia, who hails from farming town in the southern hills. Also to Grandee's claim. Peasants all over the south are flocking to you, Ignazia. I knew you could do it. The plentiful crops have been a significant boon to our economy. Now that's what I call a miracle. Praise be, but this is just the beginning. With him on our side, we will capture the minds of common folk and lead a holy crusade against the false king. The people still need a push, however. With just the right amount of chaos, the peasants will take up arms and die for you. I see where this is going. For the next stage of their scheme. Oh my god, for the next stage of their scheme, the Grandees must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Oh lord. We are in danger. The Grand Pact Counts Alliance has been born. Unity at last. Oh no. Ooh. Alright, well, I've got 8 stability. We've got some time. This is a true test of our age. You know the job. Oh, look at that. That is bad. That is bad. That is not good. Not good. Warning. Warning. Your Majesty, it is my singular honour to invite you to attend the annual Night of the Seven Pyres celebration. I look forward to attending. Praise be, I trust you are willing to finance and organise one of the pyres. It's customary for the king to do so if he is in attendance. Sure, yeah, fantastic. I look forward to it, Your Holiness. Right.
Brief reminder, I am going to be favouring the counts here on out. Nothing personal. I like my wife. A new honour guard, okay. The death of your honour guard in the line of duty was a tragedy, your majesty, but we don't have time to mourn. We must replace them at once. The king needs protection. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards. The counts are the Knights of the Order of Drowned Rose. The Patricians were champion gladiators in the arena. And the Grandees offer their fiercest battle nuns for the Sisterhood of Steel. Of course, since your previous honour guard were the southern battle nuns, whose piety didn't save them from dying miserably, there's nobody else left in the south who wants to risk their lives for you. Eastern Knights. The Order of Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They'll understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought in an actual battle. They mostly write poems these days. I've made my decision. I await your verdict with bated breath, your majesty. It'll be the Eastern Knights, of course. Very good, your majesty. I'll make the arrangements at once. The knights arrive a few weeks later. They're all extremely pale and extremely polite. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. We're all loyalists now? Yeah. Your Majesty, a travelling bard, she says she has come to compose a song for you. Not just any bard, Your Highness, the best in all the land. Sally Six Fingers, they call me. A song, you say? About me? Why, of course. In fact, I already have the tune and verse all but ready. I've saved my best work for you, my king. All I require is a subject. What should I tell the masses of you? What would you like to inspire? Teach them to love me. The hero who vanquished the Varga, the ninth god's hammer. I will do so, Your Highness, absolutely. Give me but a few weeks and everyone within the Crownlands will know of your benevolence. Pray, I need only a small payment of 500 gold for the time, a discounted rate for one as esteemed as yourself. I'll pay you quadruple. Make it worth my while. Oh, Your Majesty! The bard scurries out of the throne room without delay. Unfortunately, Sally is a better salesperson and songwriter. She composes the song, yes, but it fails to capture the hearts of your people. I can't be doing this. I can't be doing this. This is not good. Oh no. You have her perform it for you, but it's abysmal. Nothing rhymes, there's no rhythm, and she doesn't even pronounce your name correctly. It's Vladim! Not Vladum. 2,000 gold, just like that. We own her. The money came from the expedition to Chilli. And we got the gold with the priests. And just 2,000 money just burnt in nothing. Nothing. Right. You all want the D. You all want D, the prison. Let's be real. Other than that, E, the fortress, might be nice to shore up our navy a bit. Here's everyone's cash. And we're going to start the auction now. Type !fund, followed by D and the amount of money you'd like to contribute to the prison fund. You have the top 2 items will be built and take effect. Everything else will get a refund. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in. But there is a slight delay on stream, so I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Try not to miss out. B and D. Oh my god, no, 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 no. Please, at least spare me the B. E, that's acceptable. Yes, that's good. 10 seconds, everyone. Get in, get in, get in. Ephra. Why? The whole kingdom's falling apart. It's not good. More chilies? And then new baby. Okay. Let's start with the baby, then the chilies, then about your heir. Ephra. No. Money well spent, no.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Some fine news from the peasants in the east. All right. A baby has been born on your birthday, bearing a birthmark in the shape of a number 9. A fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion. Yes. Yes, we should. We absolutely should. I want to give the parents a bounty of jewels and fine wine. Let's go. Vote C for Golden Choice. Golden Choice on C. Bigger JD, welcome on in. There you are. Welcome back to the Pats. Look at that. You love the Golden Choice. Come on, we've got to celebrate the baby. How badly do you want it, chat members? Badly enough. They're down so bad for my Golden Choice. Alright, 5 of you yet to vote. I'll do a final little countdown. 3, 2, 1. If you've yet to vote, vote C so you can get your goodie bag of money. Traitors? You mean traitors, Chaz. Boom, boom. Ah, the bribes. The power of bribes. Oh, how delightful. Thank you, Your Highness. The common folk will appreciate your generosity. There is another matter. They ask your permission to name a baby after you. What do you think, Your Majesty? The more Vladims, the better. How delightful! I'll have my housekeeper give them the good news. KotC Captain Chaz II hurries away. A child of the East, named for you. Who knows what sort of person this baby will become? You can only hope you're around to see it. Oh lordy. Red hot chilies, here we are. 3, 2, 1, fight! 2 nobles dangling bright red chili peppers over their tongues chew ferociously at their respective vegetables. I can't take it anymore. As the Lord Patrician Ephra spits out his chili, the council hall erupts into cheers. Good, less money for Ephra. No more theatres, no more thieves' guilds. He can't afford it. As Lord Patrician Ephra spits out his chili, the council hall erupts into cheers. Oh. Let me try. Of course, Your Highness, we're competing growing, but also eating the peppers. As the winner of the last round, I would be honoured to face you. Chancellor hands each of you a shriveled red thing that vaguely resembles a pepper, wishing you good luck. Nah, I think I'd fight fair, right? Let's bite into the pepper. No cheating. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was tempted. You bite down into the pepper. The spice explosion is overwhelming, but you hold your nerve until Countess Morgrim finally cracks. I'm so good.
I am so good. I am blessed. The ninth god has chosen me. Stability is now peaceful at 9. Cheers erupt as she spits out her chili. By blood of the dead, you have an iron tongue, your majesty. Well done. See, I burnt that money for nothing, but it's all come around. Your Highness, perhaps you'd like to sponsor my growing contest? I look for the hottest chili in the land. The winner will receive a hefty cash prize. Or you could sponsor us, Counts. With the treasury support, we'd be sure to win. No, the king should sponsor us. We have a better chance and everyone knows it. Ha ha. 6 farming. We're gonna either double the prize money, that's fine, or if I sponsor one, I'll be sponsoring the Counts. Oh, it's so good. I was so worried, but I've actually got stability going back up. Damn. We are good. If I can shore up the military, it looks like we might go to war with Ashmede again. This is a problem, is it? Simply sublime. With your backing, the competition is sure to be a success. And indeed it is. In the end, it's Morgan Moon of the Counts who produces the hottest pepper, a massive bulging red thing that could crush a finger if mishandled. Never 2 without 3? Yep. Bravo! A diabolical spice. Truly malicious. With your added incentive, new life is injected into the ailing farms throughout the kingdom. Peppers are the future of haute cuisine. Eastern Counts start adding chili to their lamb's blood wine, while the Patricians' new crab and chili omelette take the coast by storm. We are all peppers. Peppers are massive in this kingdom, a long history of peppers here. Your marriage to Satara has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough and you've made some good memories together, but there's no spark. She cares more about the ninth god than your happiness, but spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. You ate crab and chili noodles yesterday? Nice. How was it? Of course, I love my wife. I'm going to look after my wife and we're going to have a child together. The traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business. Slightly too spicy? Oh, that's fair. I like spice that has flavour, but not too much heat, you know what I mean? Like, if the heat's too much I can't taste the spice, then it's not good spice to me. In the darkest depths of an eastern forest, Count Deadman has gathered his fellow plotters around a mossy stone obelisk. The kingdom is at peace and everyone's looking for a new scandal to focus on. Not exactly the right climate to abduct a king. I could finally publish my memoirs, if you think that would cause enough of a distraction. No, I don't think that will do it. We need total chaos across the kingdom. You underestimate the impact of my memoirs. The Count's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. Deep in the south, a Grandee paces along the balcony of his hillside villa. It's just not enough. The peasants love Ignacia and believe the miracles, but they won't rise up to put her on the throne. They'll come around. The king's golden age can't last forever, can it? The Grandee's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. I mean, this was fantastic. I think common tax for everyone is fine. I'm not going to cruel tax anyone. But we are doing so good. Oh lords. Okay, alright. Alright, everyone. Fateful tree, a terrible curse. Rewards of prosperity. Red Deucer, welcome. Welcome on in. Where have you been put? There you are, you're in the Count's. Count said is enough is enough. Well, I'm on the Count's side because I married them. So as a dutiful monarch, I want to be on their side in all of these if I can. We'll start with a terrible curse, fateful tree, and then rewards of prosperity. Like, that's the sort of most pertinent to the... Like, this is the one I want the most control over. Conte Red Deucer rushes into the council chamber, breathless and in disarray. Welcome then, Red Deucer. By the 9th, you look like you haven't slept for weeks. That's because I've been placed under a curse. Look, my hair's falling out in chunks. By the 9th, God, get away from me. Here's one of my peasants, I saw it in her eyes. She's an evil witch. I don't really mind which we do. This would give the coast a bit more economy, not terrible. I'd probably prefer to have the witch tested. But yeah, I leave it up to you guys. Everyone instead of everyone who's taken bribes of gold? Yes. There's still a chance. You guys still have a shot. You never know. Okay, it's currently hung between B and C. C's just creeped up. I'll do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, and we'll be moving on. Whoa. Steady, everyone. Hold on. Watch this. Yes, yes, that would be wonderful. We'll change pace, some fresh air. Perfect. Excellent. Be sure to bring plenty of coin. The Patricians have 7 trade. Medusa goes on a vacation for 300 gold. The trip is a resounding success, with Red Deucer and their entourage praising mutated zombie bush's hospitality. The coast soon becomes a popular destination for those looking to improve their health. A fateful tree, what's this? Shadow Gamers, hello! Your Majesty, dark words from our new theatre. Let me guess, it's collapsed already? Blood and stars, I hope not. The theatre sits next to a grove of trees. There's one especially rare one, the Greater Arrow Tree. It was planted by Queen Alma the Wise herself and stands over 200 feet tall. That's a tall tree. It is indeed, Your Highness. It's part of the problem. Tragically, visitors to our newly built theatre are disturbing the soil, and the Greater Arrow Tree is dying. I would like the fence, but, you know, will you give me it? Probably not. We'll veto that. Ideally, I would like A, but you're probably not going to give it to me. We got to protect our tree. They all want to roll a 90% failure. They're banking on it. You can just taste it. What happens if this is a success, though? Does that bounce stability up? Let's find out, one way or the other. As the situation gains more attention across the kingdom, the theatre and the nearby arrow tree are swarmed with visitors and accounts cannot hold them back. Oh no! Ever-increasing tourists are so enthusiastic they disturb the roots even more, and the tree quickly withers away. Peasants mutter that the tree symbolises the coming the end of your reign. Not my authority! Damn it all! Oh dear, yeah. Morgan. Let's see, what have we got? Your Grace, merchants are visiting the east from as far afield as Vladimir and Atesh. Our quarterly figures are stunning. Ugh, merchants. Yes, I agree. But they're a small price to pay for the prices they pay. Your Highness, this Eastern economist has an audacious idea for all this wealth. Call it an experiment. We give the peasants gold whether or not they're working. This will ensure a base level of comfort and security for all. Drakov's bones, what are you saying? That we should hand out cash for nothing? With respect, how is that different from counts receiving fees from their serfs? It's completely different. Your Majesty, this lunacy cannot possibly be considered. You know what? I really like this, but I've got to favour the counts, haven't I? I mean, I would like this. If counts, if I pay you for B, you know, because that's good for the whole kingdom, would you be happy with that for golden choice? Is this okay with the counts? I'm fine. You should favour the counts? I should. Golden B is fine. I mean, the golden would offset it. But, you know, we can just do the financial summit. Oh, it's so... Look at all these stats. Everything's so good at the minute. Let's... golden choice on D. The golden D. Host a financial summit in the capital to celebrate the Count's success. Let's celebrate the counts. Count on it. Oh! Come and get your extra cash, everyone. There's 4 of you yet to vote. Like 3, 2, 1, and we'll be moving on. The real call for unity was cash all along. Hey, Whopper, you made it just in time. There you are. You got in. Delighted, the counts travelled to the capital in droves to give speeches about how to copy their own success. And that's why it's important for hard-working people to invest a portion of their profits each season. If you just hold back from luxuries like pomegranates on toast, you can. But what's a pomegranate? What's profit? Boo! Get off the stage, or at least start dancing. They start throwing mud, rotten vegetables, and beer bottles at Countess Morgrim, who leaves the stage early. Nevertheless, the other nobles are impressed with the brave counts who are willing to share their economic wisdom with the masses. As word spreads, even more merchants travel to the east to do business. Beer, beer, beer. Sorry, Morgrim. Me ran for more money, yeah. Well, everyone got their cash. And the counts are ecstatic. Please, sir. Please. Might I have unity? No. Oh dear, let's start the night of the Seven Pyres. That's easy. No. It's not long until the night of the Seven Pyres. As you journey south, the sun beats down like a hammer. Grandee Hentai Dad II meets you at the gates of the city of Tinamesca. I'll tell you all what. Don't look, Mr. Alec. Listen. I'm going to tell you all when I use it. Okay? That's. Glad you could make it, Your Majesty. Welcome to Tinamesca. It's just funny that it showed up. In this, the age of stability. You all vote together to raise stability? Beautiful what place you have here, Hentai Dad. The whole city is excited to have you here, Your Majesty. The citizens cannot wait to see your pyre burn. You'll provide the surrounding entertainment and arrange the event's spectacular climax. First, which of the deposed gods' effigies do you want to be responsible for burning? I think the 7th, because didn't the Vorgir were servants of the 7th, right? So this would be like a spiritual. This is it. We defeated the 7th god's crawlers. Correct. Thank you. Yes, the Vorgir. Yeah, it's symbolic because the church has changed its scripture to show the 7th god is in charge of the worms. Yeah, so this is a good propaganda campaign. Look at me, I defeated the servants of the 7th in combat by drowning them in peasant blood, admittedly. But, you know, we got the success. An excellent decision, Your Majesty. Traditionally, the 7th god effigy is over 50 feet high and burned in the central square, usually attracting the biggest crowd. Now, what kind of entertainers will you be hiring to surround your pyre and impress the spectators? I'm going to go, as always, with the Buggy the Clown pack. So we're going to start with clowns. I must admit, Your Highness, these things horrify me, but it is your decision. We're going to need more than that to draw a crowd, however. Who else? Lion tamers. A spot of danger would keep those peasants interested. Anyone else? And finally, acrobats. Trapezing above the roaring flames, enough to make even a stone heart sing. With all those entertainers, your pyre is sure to be quite the spectacle. That'll be all. Your work is not yet done, Your Majesty. You must decide on the pyre's spectacular climax. Sometimes we go with fireworks, but those are expensive. The black powder must be sourced all the way from Kerf. A less exciting alternative is to topple the effigy over like a falling tree. You're playing it safe. Why would I hoard the entertainment? But don't worry. We're going to have an obscene amount of fireworks. Wonderful, Your Majesty. Your pyre will culminate in a stupendous fireworks display, unlike any the world has seen before. I will make the arrangements at once. I can't wait. Soon the night of the Seven Pyres is upon you. The streets of Tinamesca are crammed with merrymakers. As the royal stagecoach makes its way to the town square, the citizens greet you with cheers and tossed roses. The effigy of the seventh god towers over the rooftops, a 50-foot demon with clacking mandibles and 1,000 legs. As it bursts into flames, you come out, your acrobats, clowns and lion tamers. You anxiously wait for the crowd's reaction. The clowns honk and squeak, the lions pose and prance and leap through hoops. Overhead, acrobats glide through the flames like doves. The crowd applauds, delighted at the sheer spectacle. Finally, your effigy detonates. The dark sky is filled with bangs and whistles in 1,000 colours. The surrounding buildings look distinctly flammable. Hopefully nothing will go wrong. 65%. What could go wrong? Oh dear. Oh no. The unthinkable has happened. The Patricians have higher trade than the Grandees. How could I allow this? Before your horrified eyes, a misfired firework lands directly on a nearby kindling shop. In a matter of minutes, dozens of shops and houses around the square are up in flames. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. The inferno rages, leaping from rooftop to rooftop. Uh-oh, and the crowd flees in panic. Within an hour, half the city is burning. By the time the sun rises, a team of brave volunteers are still fighting the fire. You slink back to the capital shamefaced as the Grandees bitterly call for you to apologise for ruining their holy night. I can't believe the seventh god would do this. Oh no. Damn, I mean I gambled, but I didn't think I'd lose. So it wasn't really a gamble, was it? That's a bit of a whoopsie. Dread comet was spotted in the night sky of the south, Your Majesty. The peasants are claiming it is a terrible omen. The common folk are on the verge of panic. Is there anything I can do? Tell the church to dispel such baseless superstitions. The priests of the south preach that the comet is actually a good omen, due to a new interpretation of an obscure cluster of stars. As one hand takes away, the other hand gives. Fortunately, the church is trusted enough in the south that the peasants believe their pastors. The comet is celebrated as a sign of the knife god's favour. Oh, guys, dial it back a bit. No all caps, please. I understand. But it is just a game at the end of the day. And this is meme-tastic. The stability bouncing back up. Drag authority through the mud. Oh no! Not my authority! Your Highness, a shipwreck has appeared on the edge of my estate. It's not even from the south. Its name is the Petronella and it bears a coastal flag. That vessel went missing a few months back. We feared she was lost at sea. Well, she's been found, right on land, right on top of my favourite picnic spot. My nave's discovered only one survivor on board, a coastal sailor. He claims to remember nothing of what happened. Oh, me head's killing me. Has been ever since I woke up. I'll be honest, you look awful. I feel awful, Your Highness. I swear I didn't do anything. Last I remember we were sailing along coastal waters, then nothing. This poor soul needs looking after. We must care for him in one of our monasteries. No, we must interrogate him further. I want to know why this ship is on my land. would like the trade. Ba-ba-bum. So yeah, we're gonna do this. Oh, hold on. What were the other events? This is the only event left, isn't it? Right? So golden choice on D. Leave the sailor to recover alone and the wreck to moulder away. Yeah, that's fine, because then we'll get some of our trade back. Vote D for golden choice. Do not vote. It ends the chain? Yeah. That's fine, isn't it? We're not worried about this event chain. Alright. The cash floweth. I think everyone's voted. That's 16. Okay, 3 missing. I think that's standard at the minute. The patricians grumble amongst themselves, muttering about your lack of charity. The sailor is left to wander as he wishes, and you do not hear from him again. As news spreads about the bizarre reappearance of the Petronella, visitors come to the south to view the wreck. They arrive keen to spend money on overpriced tourist goods. Yeah, come and see our rotten ship. No one dares get too close. Rumour has it visitors have gone missing after spending too long near the vessel. Meh. Mystery Petronella. Alright, everyone wants to lower stability to the tune of another 5 points. Mercantile complaint. Let's start with that, then laughingstock, then your heir. Your Majesty, the richest merchants in the East have bribed the counts to give them an exclusive charter. They now control all the trade of silver and lumber, the East's most valuable goods. It's a monopoly, Your Majesty. They're scamming the public by fixing prices and pushing smaller traders like myself out of business. Something must be done. I side with the counts. This is just good business, isn't it, everyone? Golden choice on A. I'm going to go to the bathroom and back while you vote. Right, I just realised something as well. Have I actually killed anyone yet? Kill count's still 0, isn't it? Oh dear. Alright. Here we are. Even brutal trait, yeah, the only thing killed is scheme. The schemes were massacred. You send the merchants away, ignoring their desperate protests. Over the next few weeks, more and more small traders across the east are going bankrupt. But the biggest companies are expanding each day and recording incredible profits. Time to open a bottle of wine. Your Majesty, the acclaimed playwright Reginald Chickenstill. Oh, whoa, Chickenstill? Isn't it Blight Right or something like that normally? Reginald Chickenstill has written another smash hit. All the theatres in the capital are showing it nightly. What's the problem? The problem is that the new play features a character obviously based on you. Oh, there's 3 parts to the name, they're randomised. Ah, gotcha. I thought it's like Blindwood or something I've seen a number of times. I don't like where this is going. The character is played by a professional clown named Biffo. At one point, a bucket of custard is upended over his head as he sits on the throne. Your Highness, peasants and nobles alike are watching this play. The theatres are packed. You must put a stop to it. You simply cannot be known as King Biffo. Let's get Chickenstill. Put out a warrant for his arrest. 2 days later, Reginald Chickenstill is brought before you in chains. He's shivering in his pointy little boots. We caught him as he was boarding a ship to the Republic of Curve, Your Highness. Please, have mercy. Death. No, please, I'll do anything. Don't kill me. It's not a... Yeah, exactly. It's not a noble, but come on. Come on. I haven't killed anyone yet. I need blood. Blood for the 9th god. Your lawyer watched drag him away as he whimpers and begs. When word gets around that the great Reginald Chickenstill has been executed without trial, riots engulf the capital. Even the nobles are furious. But at least you dealt with the threat to your authority. You've arrested Biffo too? I mean... Yeah, no, we can't have it all. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My son! The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your son? What is his name? Vladim IV. IV. Oh, so sexy. I've only seen an IV a couple of times, but here we are. Are we gonna go? How delightful, Your Grace. I'm sure little Vladim IV will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. 1,000 years of Vladim, that would be brilliant, but I don't think it's going to happen. Right, auctions here. Lowering stability is E, the prison. Oh my god, these are all rubbish. I hate all of this. Why is there not a single plus? I guess you're going to want B, the theatre, as well. Be optimistic, B and E. Yeah, okay. Here's the nobles list so you can see how much money everyone has, and we'll start the auction now. Type exclamation mark fund, followed by B and or E, and the amount of money you'd like to bid. The top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. You have about 40 seconds to get all your funding in. There is, however, a slight delay on stream, so I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. I understand you're all very passionate, but please try not to dictate to other people what they should or shouldn't do. Just let them play as they please. Boop. 10 seconds. Okay. We ended up, thank you Ephra for the Thieves Guild, I guess. Good agreement, everyone. Yeah. He'd done it again. Sticking true to it, Ephra has always funded a Thieves Guild, to be fair. That's the roleplay. We love it. Oh no, Ephra's been funding Thieves Guild this season. But stability still came down to 6, so, you know, you're getting there. What the hell is gaps in the mind? And then the printing press? Oh, the printing press. Your Majesty, I have some odd news to report. You look as though you've seen a ghost. Ever since the record of Petronella was found on my land, people have started losing their memory. It started small, but it's spreading. Oh! So because I've never abandoned the wreck before, I've not seen this, I don't think. This is new. Bonk, I thought you said this ended the chain. The chain continues. And I woke up this morning to find I'd lost a week of my life. Something is deeply wrong. Oh no, I have days like that, Mr. Alec. I want to send in the priest, but I like the idea of Grandee, Mr. Alec is delusional. Forbid all discussions of the wreck. Can we? It's another chain? Oh, okay. Well, look, I'm not going to do this. I'd rather send the priest to heal the people, but you guys can vote for any of these 3. I'm excited for any of them because I've not seen them before. Hey on, welcome on in. Where are you? There you are. Welcome back to the Pats. Are we going to heal the people? This is the wreckage chain still, is it? Yeah. Well, I didn't know this entire arc exists, to be honest. Curse the king? I mean, we love the king here. Yeah, well, of course you do. Summon the priests. The priests arrive in a long caravan laden with books, relics and incense. Hey! Soon citizens of the south are lining up to be checked for sickness. The priest's magical cleansing rituals soothe the people's fears and the afflicted peasants report great improvements. Fantastic. Your Majesty, a blacksmith in the south has come up with some sort of printing contraption. Instead of relying on the painstaking efforts of scribes, it produces hundreds of copies of text an hour. How remarkable! Yes, Your Holiness, isn't technology wonderful? Don't you see how dangerous it is? Books should stay in the churches and universities, or else the commoners will start getting ideas. I think the church should have it. 100%. Give me B and I'll give you golden choice. Put B and we can have Bibles by the bucket load. What is this? Golden choice? Let's beat the golden choice. I believe. Let's prove we're stronger than the corruption. No! No! I can't believe you'd do this. Bloodscale Dynasty, good ending. No! Whopper ep04, Mass Connect, thank you for staying true to the tradition of Golden Choice. Oh no, I've seen it. I've seen it, Shadow Gamers. How many times does anyone remember that one game I used Golden Choice and it failed like 7 or 8 times? Like I once did it and it didn't succeed once. Everyone was against me the entire way. Oh, that was a long time ago though. He did it! Hey! You're going to regret this one day, Your Serene Highness. Ignorance is the only thing keeping the common folk in line. I know! Why did you vote for it? Nonsense, you're just jealous. In the end, both are right. The coast develops a thriving Another look at this. The coast develops a thriving publishing industry, but as more and more books are printed, radical ideas start to spread. But look, 10 trade? Pats are back in business. The Pats are back, baby. And the going is good. Ideas like maybe peasants deserve rights? No. And should we even have a king at all? Yes. Oh Lord, stop playing with me with this stability yo-yoing up and down. At the start of your reign you said you wanted to be a conqueror. You look like you plan to live up to those words. The kingdom's army is stronger than ever before. Well done, your majesty. But to shut down your nobles scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. Trade capital of the world? Yeah, boy. We should crush these disloyal nobles, take command of their armies and force them to submit. Or if you're looking to unite nobles rather than smash them, you could declare war on Ashmede Empire. They'll forget their schemes, if you win. I think I want to T-pose to assert dominance over Ashmede. I don't particularly want to do the exact same thing twice in a row. Like Grandpa, yeah, like Grandpa Vladim. His decision, Your Majesty. I've already taken the liberty of contacting the Ashmedian ambassador. Greetings, Your Grace. I am here to discuss the terms of the upcoming war. I was rather hoping to catch you by surprise. Oh, we all know there's a big war on the horizon. The only question is when. Now, listen. The Ashmedian Empire is far larger than your shitty little kingdom. Didn't you wonder why we never squash you like a bug? It's because we're divided by internal conflicts. It may seem that the empire is ruled by its emperor, but in reality, Ashmede is ruled by its generals, who battle endlessly for control of the capital. Now listen here, I want you to know we are not infighting here, okay? Everyone is unified in my kingdom. Why are you here? I'm representing General Fallenkampf, whose lands are safely distant from the border. If you were to invade, all I ask is that you send us your signal. We'll launch a civil war taking advantage of the chaos to bump off some of our own rivals. You Ashmedians and your infighting make me sick. Unified for now? That's all we need.
Are you really trying to claim your kingdom has less internal drama? Don't make me laugh. I will leave you to think on my words. If we take advantage of the Ashmedian Empire's internal divisions, we may actually have a chance. If you beat our oldest enemy, that would shut the nobles up for good. But winning still won't be easy. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's overall farming and military as much as you can, and of course there can't be open rebellion among the nobles.
Bribery has failed, yes. Golden choice has failed. Abort, abort, abort. The going is good at the minute. Let's just stay the course. Winter chill. Oh no.
The eastern winter has been especially cruel this year, Your Majesty. I can still feel it in my bones. Settle down and warm up. It's not just about me. In the east the river's frozen and the people won't work for fear of frostbite. My butler touched an iron fence post and lost an entire finger.
Grandees, I think you should, yeah. Dare I say, Grandees to send surplus food? Or should I pay? Leroy Jenkins, welcome on in. You have the money? I do. Yeah, let's... Listen, I'm going to pay you so that I can pay you. And get that farming up, okay? Hey Roy, there you go, you're in the pats. Everyone wants to bring stability down, by the way. No, I'm trying to help the counts here. Think strategically. You wait. What? Well, my roleplay is just that I've got to favour the counts, so that's what I'm doing. I don't know what you're thinking about. Once in your life, they did that last time. Reverse voting never show up yet? No, I haven't got it yet. Alright. Vote A for golden choice, everyone. Gonna do a final countdown if you've yet to fail, if you've yet to vote. Boom, boom. The treasurer arranges for huge wagons of grain, fruit and vegetables and meat to be sent to the east. As they roll in, peasants cheer weakly before hurrying back to their houses to shelter from the wind. Along with the food is an extra seed for the coming spring. The eastern farmland should be in better shape next year, barring any unforeseen accidents. Oh no. Leroy Jenkins, what happened? A giant glass globe filled to the brim with murky water is wheeled before the council. The fishbowl contains Lord Patrician Leroy Jenkins, suspended in liquid. He pokes his head above the surface. Your Serene Highness, glub glub. The most infuriating circumstance has befallen me, glub glub. Yeah, welcome to the game. Good grief, what happened to you? I've been glub glub cursed by a wizard. He inflicted me with his glub glub gills, so I can't leave the water for more than a couple of glub glubbing minutes. What did you do to anger this wizard?
I happen to own a tannery that is polluting some picturesque beach that he likes. How was I supposed to know? I demand that you arrest the maniac and force him to remove these gills. I say no to lowering the trade. We only just got the trade to 10. Can we send a diplomat? Can we vote B? And I'll talk to him. Well, what's it? Apparently a hamper of fine cheeses and a bottle of wine. Leroy, apparently you can go glub away. Glub dare you! From then on, Lord Patrician Leroy Jenkins remains confined to his aquarium. The sight of the great glass globe and its glubbing occupant in the council quickly becomes unremarkable. Oh dear. Alright, here we go. Let's have a look. The rebel isn't happening yet, Shadow Gamers. And please, a reminder, try not to dictate what other people should or shouldn't do. For the next few months, your marshal has been crisscrossing the kingdom, drumming up troops in preparation for your first strike against the Ashmedian Empire. But today, at last, she's returned, and she's brought one of the patricians with her. Your Majesty, the nobles are proving reluctant to commit their soldiers to your cause. They've sent a delegation to speak with you. Your esteemed Highness, of course we all support a war with the accursed dogs of Ashmede. Of course we do. We're more patriotic than anyone. We're concerned about the harvest. Your marshal is telling us to raise all our able-bodied levies. If we do that, who's going to gather the crops? The kingdom could starve. The damn peasants will have to just tighten their belts. Without a proper harvest, it won't just be the peasants who suffer. It's just damn cowardice, if you ask me, Your Majesty, but all the nobles are echoing this nonsense. The fools are worried about going hungry for a few years. Until we can persuade them that the kingdom will survive, they won't commit their full forces to our banner. Maury, the kingdom can survive a few bad harvests. By the ninth, Your Serene Highness, what a fool I've been. You're right. 100% the kingdom can survive a few hungry winters, if it means teaching those Ashmedian bastards a lesson. That's the spirit. I trust we have the backing of the Patricians in starting this war then. Yes, Your Esteemed Highness, let's do this. One by one, your marshal approaches the nobles of your council, seeking their approval for the launch of a war against Ashmede. Grandees will welcome the chance to teach those godless Ashmedian heathens a thing or two about the wrath of the ninth god. Very well, Your Highness. If you must pursue this hopeless crusade, let it never be said that the Count stayed home and hid. The nobles are united behind the idea of war on Ashmede, Your Majesty. Finally. I'll assemble the troops at once. Farewell, Your Highness. Yeah, it's as Northwind says. Thank you very much. When the Marshal returns to the capital a month later, she is at the head of an army. The soldiers set up camp outside the city walls, their armour gleaming crimson in the light of dawn.
There's a chance. Please fail. 80%. But yeah, different people play for different reasons, and we try to accommodate for that. But here we are. We failed a 90. Yeah, we did. That was all your luck. All your luck is gone. 80% is 100%. Here we go. The camp stretches for miles outside the walls of the city. The ground has been churned to mud under tens of thousands of boots. As you approach, you're greeted by an awesome sight. Rank upon rank of hard-faced footmen, holding swords aloft, knights on horseback, their plate mail glinting, archers and crossbowmen training furiously, hitting target after target. Beautiful, ain't it? Good work, my marshal. Thank you, your majesty. Let's march. Your soldiers let out a full-throated roar. For the kingdom! For the king! Next time, Vladim, next time. No noble deaths were brutal is, yes, shocking. The army is a vast, stinking, hungry monster that swallows up the landscape as it marches south. When you arrive at the border, your soldiers spill across like a flood, sweeping away the surprised Ashmedian sentries in their path. To tell the truth, you don't see much of the fighting. Your job is just to give inspirational speeches before the battle starts. Wave a sword around and then duck back into your tent. Despite that, or perhaps because of that, your first Ashmedian campaign is a huge success. By the time you return to the capital for winter, you've conquered almost 100 miles of territory along the border. As the city gates swing open, you're greeted by a rush of joyous sound, clapping, cheering. Peasants are throwing roses at your carriage. Trailing behind you, of course, is also a retinue of wounded soldiers nursing deep-seated trauma and grieving their lost comrades. The peasants largely ignore them. All hail the king! All hail the conquering hero! I'll pull out my sword and give it a little wiggle waggle. Several peasants swoon in delight. When you return to the palace, your wife is waiting for you, your heir Vladim IV in her arms. My darling, you're finally back. I've been breathlessly following the tales of your conquests. We have so much to talk about. Little Vladim IV has grown up so fast in your absence. Sorry dear, but the council has requested a meeting. Oh, of course. Well, hurry back, my love. As you step back into the council's presence for the first time in many months, the nobles look up at you with trepidation. Welcome back, your highness. Let me be the first to congratulate you on your victory. But now we can get back to the business of ruling. There are many votes that need your attention. These small matters no longer interest me. But what about democracy? The Constitution? Did the king misspeak? We may have won a victory, but Ashmede will strike back and strike back hard. We don't have time for votes, we need to prepare. And if you squabbling bastards don't unite behind the king, right away you'll wake up next year with Ashmedian soldiers in your bedchambers. Hoffman-Oski. Sorry, buddy, we're coming to the end. This is the final event. But let's see, where did it put you anyway? It put you in the counts. Yeah, we're about to finish, but we play every Sunday. We started 5.5 hours ago, so whatever it is, 5.5 hours back, that's the time we'll be starting on Sunday next week. So yeah, sorry buddy, I'm about to go play something else after this. Crystal clear. Nothing like a common enemy, eh?
Yes, Your Grace, if there's one thing we hate more than each other, it's the Ashmedian Empire. After that, the nobles never defy you again, but it's not like your life gets any easier. Your Majesty, I hate to interrupt your meeting, but I just received word that the Ashmedian Empire is marching on our newly conquered territories. They're sending 30 regiments. We need to mobilise immediately. With a sigh, you head back to the palace to say goodbye to your wife. Here we go again. GG, everyone. Thank you for being here today. As Vladim III has won, there will be another vote. Another poll. New poll. What will Vladim IV inherit? Next week when we start again. Brutal again. That'll be the 4th brutal in a row if so. Or dutiful. You got 2 minutes to vote in chat while I read the book. The book. Can we hit an X? Maybe. Let's put the sign down. All that remained of the Count's attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner, deep under the castle, clad in an iron mask and shrouded in rumour. The Grandees prayed and prayed for a miracle to place Ignazia in her rightful place on the throne, but no miracle came. The Patricians' attempt to replace the king's advisors never panned out. One night, Lord Patrician Metal awoke to find a smiling spymaster holding a knife to his throat and kindly asking him to desist. King Vladim III's reign spanned another 15 glorious years, mostly spent fighting in foreign fields. He conquered land from Tavlin and Ashmede and lost it, campaigned to get it back. By the time the old warrior died, he was battle-scarred and celebrated as a hero, but most of all, he was tired. King Vladim III the Brave. Look at this. Fantastic job. Alright, looks like we're gonna get rid of Brutal for once. Orgrim has 19,000 money? Damn. Let's see. Vladim IV. Bloody hell, Vladim IV looks tired. That's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. Tired but devoted. It's going to be devoted. We're going to be dutiful. Bye-bye to the brutal trait. No more brutality. 2 Ashmedian wars, 1 crawler war, and a tyranny. The dynasty is getting tired. Winning Chilli's helps a lot. Yeah, the Chillis were fantastic. All of our victories started with Chillis. Why couldn't we rebel? So it has to be at the start of a new season. It checks it in between seasons. So when I do 3 events and we move the season on, the game does a check, says, oh, your defiance is higher than the highest of either authority or stability, ergo you can now rebel. It will literally check it in between seasons. Yeah. So your defiance surpassed stability in that last season. So if I'd have failed and we'd gone on for another season, oh no, it's you have to beat whichever is highest of these 2 is the way it works. So at the moment it's 6, so you need to have at least 7 defiance to rebel. That's alright, Mr. Alec, it's all good. It's all good. I want everyone to know what's going on. So let me just make a note that we got dutiful next week.